And good evening and welcome to the Highlanders 2016-2017 basketball season. I am Kevin Scott. Joined alongside me is my partner in crime again, Jeff Argenziano. How you doing tonight, Jeff?
How you doing, Kevin?
I am doing well. It's your 21st season. It's my 24th, and the Highlanders are coming in ready to rock and roll against Winchester. What do you got to say about this game tonight, Jeff?
Kevin, this is a huge year for Somerville. You have the final year of the Greater Boston League, so Somerville is looking to finish out the history being GBL champions. That's one of their goals this year. Next goal is making it past the level that this team has gone, quarterfinals 3 years ago against Everett. They want to get past the quarterfinals to the semifinals and possibly a North final. That's the goal. They have so much talent on this team right now. Senior leadership, beginning with Craig Thompson, who missed the end of last year because of an injured hand. Last time everybody saw this team, they were at Andover. You lost by 10 points in the first round. They know they were a better team that day. Not having Craig hurt them, not having that low post present. The next game, Andover took the eventual state champion Cambridge to overtime. So Somerville knows they have the opportunity to be able to get back to that point they want to get to against Cambridge, semifinal or North final. That's their second goal. And then personal goal also for Coach Antelli this year. We won't harp on it, but he is coach. He's gone over 100 wins, but this year will also be passing his 100th win as a Somerville Highlander coach in his 9th season. So those are a couple of goals to start the year off, which we'll talk about later on.
Right.
But looking here, number one is the end of the GBL. Send a message to everybody where you're going, that you are the GBL champions, and this league still means something.
We're about to get the starting lineup to the second, and then right after the national anthem, tell us about some of the new kids that are going to come in for the Highlanders. These kids don't get it anymore.
24 years, they still walk through the shop.
24 years ago, that kid wasn't even born. Can you imagine we've been doing it this long, Jeff?
That's what it's come to.
Wow.
When you look at the age of the players that are on the team now, they were born after,
But yeah, so it's the start of the 2016-2017. It's a season opener for the Highlanders, and we are about to get the starting lineups in about 10 seconds. What's that? Chris?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Somerville High School and the Eugene Brune Fieldhouse. Tonight, your Somerville Highlanders will face the Winchester Sachems in a non-league matchup. Somerville leads the way in ensuring sporting events are safe and enthusiastic. Give honor and respect to student athletes, coaches, officials, families, and fans by appreciating outstanding plays by all teams and athletes, supporting decisions by coaches and officials, showing you a role model on the court and in the stands, using only positive language and gestures, removing your hat and remain standing for the entire national anthem, entering and exiting the area safely, not doing your part to assure some of our athletic events are safe and positive may result in being told to leave or being banned from local sporting events. Now your starting lineup for your Winchester Sachems. Number 34, Michael Davila. Number 23, Mario De Benedito. Number 12, Joe McCarron. Captain number 14, Liam Fitzpatrick. Captain number 32, Brennan Clark. And your Winchester Highlands are coached by Mr. John Fleming. And now your starting lineup for your Somerville Highlanders. Forward number 21, Shaquille Joseph. Guard number 22, Tyler Whitney Sidney. Guard number 24, Shivantu Simha. Guard number 2, Momo Nazair. And forward number 5, Craig Hampton Jr. And your Somerville Highlanders are coached by Mr. Mark Antonelli. Will you please stand for our national anthem?
Why don't they just have the DJ do it?
They should. Claude's over there at the DJ table. All-star for the football team. We should let Claude play it. Those of you who remember the football season will remember Claude brought to this team. Playoff team, Claude in his own right, offensive lineman. He's over there in the corner. I'm sure Claude has some over there. Very numerous versions of the national anthem. Here comes Mima across the court. Mima Joseph is a cheerleader and basketball player. Scored the winning basket last night for the girls team. She will sing the anthem. Known singer in her own right. Pressure's on Mima now.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and stars through the perilous fights for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red hot, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
Nice job.
She scores a winning basket for the Somerville Highlander girls varsity basketball team, Lady Highlanders, last night on the 12th of December, and comes out of the crowd to bail out the
I don't understand how
sound
this-
system.
Every year it happens. But anyways. So I'm excited for the season, Jeff. About to get it underway. Craig Thompson's gonna get the jump.
Your referees tonight with the ball, Jay Walsh, and your umpire is Phil Lundberg. Phil Lundberg, a mainstay here for years as an official. Your lineup again, Momo, Shaq, Sharma, Tyler, and Craig. Very vocal crowd
And the
now.
ball is up.
Tap.
And here we go. The Highlanders gain possession. Momo with the ball up top to Craig. Craig swings the Sharma down to Momo. Travels, nothing called. Oh, can't finish. Nice steal. Ball's going to be off of the body of number 2, Momo.
Turnover on Momo. Middlesex League is Winchester. Somerville's played them 2 years in a row, home and away. There goes Liam.
Was that ball blocked out of bounds?
Yes.
It looks like it was by Craig. Winchester inbounding the ball underneath the basket.
First game for both teams.
Craig. Ooh, nice shot there by number 34 for Winchester, Michael Tavilla.
Winchester's number 34, Michael Tavilla.
Sophomore for Winchester. Picks up his, come on, Tyler. Nice little hesitation. Can't finish. Craig can't get the rebound. It's gonna be a jump ball. It's gonna be a jump ball possession. Arrow's going Winchester's way.
Winchester's ball.
Last year, Somerville won here on senior night against Winchester, 62-57. The year before, they were swept by Winchester, and that was when Grassi was here. He was playing big-time minutes at Hamilton.
Oh, a nice block.
Blocked by Momo.
Good D by Sharman. Tyler trying to step up. Ooh, splint. That's gotta be a travel. Thank you.
Turnover on Liam. Liam is one of their top players. Liam is a senior. Last year here, Liam had 10 points and 5 rebounds. John Fleming, their head coach, mainstay for a couple of years.
Skip pass to Craig. Dumps it down. Oh, Craig saves it. Big board by Shaquille.
Almost a steal travel. No. Brings it back out.
Yep. From way downtown.
Hey. Momo for 3.
Number 2.
Kind of weird looking shot there, Jeff, huh?
3.
Ooh.
Off Sharma's foot.
It looked like a kick ball. Oh, Tyler almost gets it.
Tyler will go to line for 2, the foul.
I don't know if we get a
Foul is
replay
on
on
12.
that steal, but it's a nice little crossover, but it's hit right off the foot.
We'll credit
Winchester's
Sharma with the
number
steal.
12, Patrick Blake.
Oh, he's not calling a shooting foul?
Oh, no, wait.
Joe
what happened?
McCarron, number 12.
Why wasn't that a shooting foul?
Over the back on Craig.
Why wasn't that a shooting foul?
No, it should have been a shooting foul. I actually wrote down the 2 circles here for them.
They must have said that the foul happened way. I don't even know. Highlanders in the man-to-man defense. Nice D by Craig. Gonna call it jump ball. Possession now going Highlanders' way. Highlanders up 3-2, 5:37 to go in the first quarter. Shaquille up to Craig with a double pump. Can't finish, but he tips it back in for 2.
Number 5, Greg Thompson Jr.
Craig Thompson trying to pad his stats, getting some rebounds.
You'll see a difference in Craig this year. He can't step out and shoot that fadeaway baseline. Free throw line extended jump shot.
Oh,
Hey, not free throw line extended. He steps out a lot more now, so he's looking to shoot. He's balanced in his game. Number 2, White.
Number 2,
Momo.
Nazar.
His second. Here comes Lucas. Lucas, your star of the team, leading scorer, junior, on track to be up on that 1,000-point banner if everything works out for him. Must tuck in his shirt. Number 1 in your program. For 3.
I think that was a block shot, Jeff.
Craig
Quick outlet
with
to
board.
Lucas. Lucas finds Tyler for 2.
Starting for the 22, Tyler Whitney.
Tyler gets the points on the
Someone
missed
stop
layup
the
they
ball.
got before.
No baseline. Nice D. It's okay. We'll take that though.
Michael Tavilla for
Tavilla
3.
now with all 5 points.
Shaquille finds Lucas. Shaquille with the ball with a little hook shot, nothing, gets his own rebound, puts it back for 2.
Screen and roll. So it will be Lucas, it will be controlling and running your offense, foul on Sharma. That's 3 team fouls. So Winchester had their whole school redone. They didn't have a gym for 2 years. Last year they had to play their home games at Woburn High School. So it's the first year they have their new gym. So they finally have a home. It's really helped John Fleming get his team together.
Almost a 5-second count. Ooh.
For 2.
From rims it, Lucas with the rebound. He's looking to push, doesn't have, oh, nice little crossover. Finds Tyler. Tyler dumps it down, gets his tip.
Turnover.
Got to do a bounce pass there, Jeff.
Yeah, bounce pass would have been perfect. And basically that's what he was expecting. Little carry by De Benedetto. Wide open threes. You got to get out on the shooters.
Henry McDonough.
And McDonough came in on the last dead ball, and now they're within 1, Kevin.
Craig with the ball in the wing, kicks it back up top to Lucas. 1-point lead for the Highlanders with just over 3 minutes to go in the quarter.
More substitutions coming in for
Momo
Winchester.
Momo brings it in, gets it stripped. Oh, nice job. Nice tip by Lucas to Tyler with the steal. Lucas takes about it, goes baseline.
Ooh. Hit the backside of the backboard.
Looked like it hit underneath the backboard, but. Craig for 2.
Number 5, Craig Thompson Jr.
And that's going to be all year, Kevin. Nobody's going to be able to stop him with these teams that you're playing. He's going to have the size advantage in every game.
Oh, nice move by Lucas.
Number 1, Lucas 18.
It's going to be speed, run the floor. Teams are going to have to really try to keep up with them defensively.
Oh, nice steal by Lucas. There you go.
Number 1, Lucas 18.
Cut it to 1, and just like that, Kevin back up.
Coach Antonelli's telling Momo to get up. Craig can't get the rebound. Winchester still has the offensive board. Swings it around the perimeter, thinks about it, doesn't have anything. That's the shooter right there, but he brings it in. Craig erases that. Oh, Shaquille. Oh, he got excited. Should have been called for a carry, didn't get it. Referee didn't see it.
But recovered well. A little up fake. Defense jumped out of the way.
He was thinking dunk the whole way. Got too excited, Jeff. We got a timeout by Winchester with 1:32 to go in a quarter. Somerville 17, Highlanders. Somerville 17, Winchester 8.
So Winchester plays in the Liberty Division. For those 2 years ago, remember Grassi, who was the MVP, football player, and also star quarterback. Grassi recently had 25 points and 9 rebounds at Hamilton. He was 9 for 15 from the field, 5 threes. Playing in NESCAC for Hamilton College. Grassi, dominant player, was a quarterback too. People will remember him 2 years ago when he came in here and Somerville went there to Winchester. They swept them, and they are part of the Liberty Division in the Middlesex League. Everybody paying attention knows that the GBL will be ending after the winter season. There you see Shaq with
He
a
actually-
great recovery.
Yeah, the ball wasn't as high as I thought it was, so he got lucky.
That's a nice up fake. As the game goes on, I'll be discussing more what's going on with the league, what Somerville will no longer have anymore, which tonight is one of them. Tonight is an exclusion game. Somerville will no longer be part of the exclusion formula because they will be in a league with too many teams now. So they will no longer need exclusion games. Great spin. Foul should be on Lucas. Going to the line will be
Fouls
Liam.
on Somerville's number
This
one.
kid,
Lucas
Liam Fitzpatrick, he's
St.
kind of tough.
Oh, he's been very tough. Senior,
Good handle.
captain. Played them tough the last couple of years. And we'll knock down his free throws.
At the line for Winchester is Liam Fitzpatrick.
So for Somerville, you have your assistants. We'll go over that. Next timeout. Two for two from the line. Cuts it to a 7-point lead. See how long Lucas's shirt stays tucked in. They force him to do it during that free throw. Actually, Gio's in the game now, number 11.
Oh, I can't finish. Oh, it's off his body.
And also came into the game is John Carlton. Came into the game. Also number 10 on your program. So subs for Sharma and Shaq. All these players so far besides Momo and Tyler, you remember from last season. Trapping is John in the backcourt.
Nice D. Nice D.
Brendan Clark. He was here last year too, Clark. Push off.
Oh,
Clark with the turnover.
Tyler with a double pump, can't finish. Fuck.
Torilla with the
Kids
rebound.
are getting too excited, Jeff. Just gotta get composed, take your time, make the layup. Good D. Good D by Tyler.
Tyler.
Lucas picks it up, throws it away. Oh, got lucky there, Jeff. Giovanni Pierre for two. Wow.
Slipped somehow through is McCarron.
Tyler to John. John almost had a wide open Giovanni, but didn't see him. Lucas pulls it out, brings it back in, kicks it out. Giovanni with a little 17-footer, can't finish. Rebounded by Winchester. They're looking to push.
Nobody's boxing on Clark at the end of the quarter
5
here.
seconds, 4. Ball's out of bounds with 2.3 seconds to go in the quarter.
And it took last year, really remember how long it took Gio to get his jump shot back until the end of the year, just because these guys are playing, the majority of this team is all playing football. Even Craig this year was in the offensive line. So they're all got that football mentality in play and football muscles too.
Yep.
At the buzzer.
At the end of the first quarter, Highlanders 19,
After
Winchester 12.
Winchester 12.
So going over some of your rule
19.
changes. New rule, non-playing personnel, spirit participants, media shall remain outside of the playing area during a 30-second or less timeout during the game. So that means no cheerleaders coming out during a 30-second timeout. Nobody coming here to try to sell something. Nobody doing any chants. Non-playing personnel should stay outside the free throw lanes, extended into sidelines throughout the game. The rationale is making officials aware of the standards set for the spirit participants allows the officials to manage them. It may not be in an appropriate place. The major rule that changes this year is for when you foul out. It is now down to 15 seconds permitted for replacing disqualified or injured player. The reason, the amount of time presently was given too long and allowance for gamesmanship to be deployed. Basically, Coach Antelli was the biggest guy to do this. Guy would foul out, he'd keep the player way down in the court, he'd take it as a timeout. So that's what the rule change is, saying we're not allowing you to have another timeout here for 30 seconds. So now it's down to 15 seconds. So those are two major rule changes. We'll go over some more as the game goes on. Points of emphasis for this year. Points of emphasis acknowledging and granting timeouts criteria. Technical fouls, replacing disqualified or injured players, protecting the free throw and post play is your point of emphasis. So Craig is going to have to be a part of that. Gio will D you up all night. Turnover.
Ball's gonna be out of bounds. There you
Turnover
go.
on Liam.
Great D by the Highlanders come out of that to start the second quarter.
During the preseason, the team was not running through their plays, and Coach Antelli was forcing them, please run Salem, run these plays through all the way. You're going to get open jump shots. There you go.
Oh, in and out. Shaquille gets on the floor.
Wallace is calling for a travel. Oh, Fleming.
Oh,
Foul. Gio will go to the line for 2. So Gio, one of the better football players in the
Fouls on
area.
Winchester's.
Plays both ways. Wide receiver. Has a chance to play at the
Winchester's
next level,
number
at a high
25, Patrick
point next
Grassi.
level. Some will make it a tournament this year for football. And Gio still has his hands ready to catch a football, not to shoot a free throw. So next time out, guys, see if we can get a shot of the banners on the wall, because I have a little idea for this place.
wow.
It's hip.
Shaquille
No.
can't get it.
Brennan Clark, another rebound. Nice. Nobody
almost.
boxes him out.
Gotta box out, guys.
25.
Winchester's number 25, Patrick Grassi.
Grassi wearing 25.
Tyler with the ball.
Fleming calling for travels all over the
Yeah.
place.
Just sounds like you, Jeff.
Oh, hey, I call it like it is.
Oh,
Screen and
Shaquille. Strong move.
21, Shaquille Wilson.
The old screen and roll used to be run for Ricardo Bonhomme, who's on the bench as an assistant.
Good D.
Rebound by Lucas. Lucas is a step above everybody,
Yep.
Kevin.
Somerville number 1, Lucas St. Jude.
6 points for
He's
Lucas.
quick, though. Oh, nice D
Oh,
by
nice catch
Shaquille.
by Hans. Great hands by cameraman Hans Almador. 6 minutes to go in this half. Here comes Craig. Oh, he didn't get there in time. Gotta be quicker than that. Calling a foul on John. And here comes Craig into the game. This thing, Coach Antelli, or any coach, Kevin tells you go in. You got to run to the scores table
Yep.
because he
Fouls
missed
on
that
Somerville
possession,
number 10, John.
which
Thompson
resulted in a
Jr.
foul on John, which would have been Craig guarding him in the low block. Probably not a foul. Craig would have blocked the shot. For 3.
There we go.
Rebound by
Quick
Tyler.
outlet to Lucas.
Draws the contact, Kevin. No call.
Fouls number 1,
Should have been a foul call.
8. 8 points now for Lucas.
He's got great body control, Jeff.
Oh, almost another steal by Tyler.
Gonna
Foul,
be a
too,
foul,
yeah,
yep.
too aggressive. But that's what Coach Antelli wants. He wants them to be
Fouls on
aggressive out there in the
Somerville number
perimeter.
22, Tyler Whitney Sidney.
Subs all the time here. Now, who's this? Number 20. I don't know. No 20 on our roster. I'll have to go over at halftime. Maybe Mr. Cheney can say who checks into the game. You got a 20?
But you did say,
Another kickball.
yep. That was inadvertent.
Oh. Fleming says no. Should have gone up with a nice up fake. Steal by Shaq.
Lucas looking to push it. Dumps it down to Craig, who gets hacked. But he still makes it for 2.
So seeing all
Number 5,
everybody following the team,
Greg
get ready. They're gonna have a lot of wins. Get ready to follow them deep into the tournament.
Got to cut off the baseline, Shaq.
Nice move, number 23.
Come on,
Winchester's
Shaquille.
number 23,
Benedetto.
Mario Benedetto.
Fine, everybody in the baseline. A lot of confidence in Tyler, Kevin.
Finds Craig. There you go. Oh, there you go.
Somerville number 5,
Good
Craig
basketball.
Thompson Jr.
Unselfish basketball by Tyler.
8 points for Craig. Crossover by Liam.
Double pump, can't finish. How does this?
How does that happen?
Walks out, guys.
McCarron with the offensive board in the middle of nobody.
Shaquille gets hacked, no call.
Great hands by Craig.
Double number 21, Shaquille.
Craig's dominating the boards, Jeff. That's all you could ask for.
Oh.
And
Another timeout by
he's a
Fleming.
quick jumper for his size, too, compared to everybody else.
Oh, so athletic.
Winchester.
So if we get a shot of the banners, guys. So now with Somerville leaving, and basically everybody leaving the Greater Boston League, what I would do is I would put all the league banners and make like a history, GBL history league over here by the American flag on the right. So you see all these banners, you still keep the 1,000-point scorers, but the league banners, you move over to here on the baseline, and you start all new banners for everybody, for every sport, and just like what Doc Rivers did for the Celtics when he put the blank green banner.
Yep.
So you have Northeast Conference, football, every sport, blank. And that's where you start from scratch. Because now you're part of a new league. These don't matter anymore.
Right.
So if you say like you're league champions for girls soccer, it's a different league. So make them all here, put them all on the baseline, put a GBL kind of historical wall, the baseline by the American flag, and then start a whole new scratch with 0 up there. Because that's what you're doing. I mean,
That's you.
Kevin,
Who's going to listen to you?
You grew up here, so the GBL, meant something to you, even though, you didn't play in the GBL in high school. But it still meant something as a powerful league in the state. And it fell apart because basically people got lazy and people were babies and didn't want to develop their programs, and that's why they left. We'll get more on that, but that's the truth. People don't want to hear that, but, this has been going on for 10 years. And finally, you're down to 4 teams.
How is that not a double dribble?
Turnover on Alex.
He's lucky he got called for a double dribble, because,
Well, you did get,
I mean, it would have.
tough for Craig because he would have been credited another block.
Oh, no, you try to finesse that one in.
To Benedetto.
You got to go up strong on that one, though.
Tell you, 12's pretty good, Kevin McCarron.
Not good enough. Quick out like the Craig.
McCarron's only a sophomore. Oh, Shaq. Oh, you playing poison?
Here you go, Tyler.
Oh, number 22, Tyler Winchester.
That's 4 points now for Tyler. Alex.
Wow.
Alex off the glass.
They got to find their players. 33-18, 3 minutes to go in the half. Tyler with the ball finds Craig on the wing.
No basket on the floor. Phil Lundberg with the call. And Phil Lundberg's a big part of the Northeast Conference himself. And he was telling me before the game, I was telling him what the idea is. And we'll talk about that next time out. Jimmy McEwen coming in the game now.
Also, Momo came into the game for number 2 for the Highlanders.
And he was telling me they're going to definitely split into 2 divisions. I'll talk about that as the game goes on, what's going to go on. McEwen for 3.
Damn.
Somerville, the number 15, James McEwen for 3.
Comes right off the bench.
Big fan base here, Kevin.
Woo, NBA range. Okay.
Tell you, McCarron's tough. Only a sophomore.
This is number 12, Joe McCarron for 3.
Keeping him in the game.
Nice pass.
But McEwen says, I'll take care of you. Travel.
Oh. Was that a travel? I don't know about that.
Your mainstay for your head coach, Mark Antelli, in his 9th year.
What was that?
Oh.
Putting it behind his back. Phantom defenders.
It's Clark.
Back rims it. Ball's going to be going out of bounds. Highlanders ball.
So your coaching staff, Matt Desmond is your assistant head coach. Then you have your JV coach is Ian Comack. Your freshman coach is Matty O'Donnell. Then over there you have Churafon as an assistant who graduated class of 13. Craig just can't stop. Oh, late call.
That's a late call.
So Ricardo Bonhomme is your other assistant.
Craig, sorry, go ahead, Jeff. Go ahead.
Fouls on Winchester's
So
number
your other
34,
Craig,
Michael
rounding out your
Fagula.
assistants, Craig. You have Matty O'Donnell, you have Rodano, you have Ricardo Bonhomme over there, and then you have a new coach,
Somerville's number 5, Craig Thompson Jr. at the line.
Keating. Larry Keating Jr. He's over there next to Chirafont. He used to play for Medford.
Okay.
People remember Keating, his father, assistant coach for Medford for years with Jimmy McCune, and Wilmington, not Medford. He went to Medford. Can't remember, guys. I'm doing this all off the top of my head. I don't have an iPhone here telling me what to say. Larry Keating played for Medford. Went to Framingham State. Turnover on number 32.
Great D.
Brendan Clark.
I don't understand how that was called 5 seconds ago because he started moving forward.
His father was an assistant coach with Wilmington, and then went to Mullen Catholic for a couple of years with Jimmy McCune, and now he's an assistant coach here at the Sun, Larry Jr. here to help out Coach Antonelli. Gio almost takes a slip in the slides here.
Oh,
Screen and roll.
Craig gets hacked, no call. Grab the ball. Grab the ball.
They grab the ball, power dribble, go back up. Credit McCarron with a block, though. He got right on there. Coming back in is 25, Grassy. 37-21 is your score with a minute 32 left to go in the half. Liam's a powerhouse coming. Oh, the middle, look at Liam. Gets
That's
fouled
gotta
by McEwen. Blocking foul.
Oh, Jimmy. They're saying that Jimmy slid underneath him.
Fouls on Somerville's number 15, James Ewan.
First, here goes Liam to the free throw line. He was 2 for 2 so far. Last year, Liam did not go to the
Yeah,
line
that's
with his 10
definitely a
points.
foul on Jimmy.
Oh, it's like stopping a freight train.
Oh wait,
Again,
yeah.
he's not shooting? Yeah. It's a one-on-one
But
situation
why is
there,
it still,
guys.
but still, why is that's still a shooting foul.
I would say so. He was going up.
He was going up, right? That's the second call they missed today.
Kind of strange.
What was it? The first one was on our end.
Yep.
With
Winchester's number 14, Liam Fitzpatrick.
with Tyler.
at the
Tyler,
line.
right? I don't know.
No, I don't know either. Four for 4 from the line is Liam. Used to be Liam from Arlington that did put a number on Somerville.
Jimmy gets stripped.
Jimmy's having
Ball's gonna be
trouble.
out of bounds.
Coach Antelli not wasting his timeouts there, holding on to them. That's a tough position for McEwen here. I mean,
Yeah.
in that position on the front press gets trapped, but Liam's going one-on-one here with Lucas.
Whoa.
To sign Liam up for our team.
Winchester's number 14, Liam Fitzpatrick.
Cutting it down to 12. Trapping, steps through. Perfect execution by
Coach Antonelli called a
Lucas.
timeout with
Somerville.
exactly 1 minute to go in the half. Highlanders 37, Winchester 25.
So as you plan your calendar and get ready to Somerville possibly being in the North Final, here are some dates you need to think about. The Garden dates, boys and girls, this year will be Monday, March 13th and Tuesday, March 14th. That will be the state semifinals. Somerville really has to go on a run to get there. The sectional finals will be that Saturday. Right now, there is nothing scheduled at Tsongas Arena for Saturday, March 11th, so hopefully the North Final is at Tsongas Arena. Plan to be there. If not, prior to that week, you will have your games with semifinals. So Saturday is the 11th, 10, 9, 8, 7. So somewhere around March 7th or March 6th will be the semifinals of the North. Hopefully Somerville gets to that point, most likely against Lance Taunton and Cambridge Ridgeland, who won the whole thing last year.
Yep.
Most of the players coming back, so things are going strong for Cambridge. Somerville wants to get into that position to play them, because you no longer play them in the league. They are part of the dual county. So league changes for everybody. GBL will be over after this. Next time out, I'll explain what's going to happen. and how things are really going to have trouble. So those are some dates to remember. State finals is on Saturday, March 18th in Springfield. Inbound the ball, Sharma.
Back to live action. Just under a minute to go. Highlanders up by 12. Craig Thompson with the ball on the wing. Finds Sharma. Over to Lucas. Dumps it down to Craig. Craig's going to spin baseline. Double pump. You can hear the foul. Wow.
Somehow Shaq fires it off the glass. Offensive board for Shaq.
Great D by the Highlanders.
This is what you need to do.
Short. Lucas picks up the...
It's good recovery by Miranda. Miranda, one of the better soccer players we have in the state. He didn't play basketball since his freshman year, came back this year and played. Tips it away. So Miranda, all-state soccer player for Winchester. Solid athlete. And you can see that speed, Kevin, as he recovered after the turnover. And there's America's play, as they call it. Malolo used to call it Eagle.
Somerville's #1, Lucas St. Jean for 3.
11 points for Lucas in the first half, under 11 now. Liam. Stop it, Liam.
There's no way Lucas can't stop us.
That's a bad matchup.
It is a bad matchup. He's stronger than Lucas.
Sharma at the buzzer.
Oh!
At the half, Winchester 27, Somerville.
I mean, who would you put? Well,
I'd put Shaq on him. If you're going to do anything,
I was going to put Shaq. You're right. So at the half, Highlanders 42, Winchester 27. You're watching Highlander basketball on Educational Channel 15.
And we're back. Kevin going over the scores. 2 points for De Benedetto, 2 points for Alex, 3 for Henry McDonough, 2 for Grassi, 3 for Tavilla, 5 for McCarran, and leading the way, Liam with 10 for 27 points. Foul trouble, everybody has 1 for Somerville, 2 for Gio, 3 for James, 3 for Momo, 9 for Craig, 10 for Shaq, and Lucas leading the way with 11. 2 timeouts taken for Winchester. 1 timeout taken for Somerville. Your corrections here.
Please take our seats, clear the court.
Alba is number 5. Who's Tyler Alba?
Tyler, the third will be Somerville's ball. Somerville's ball.
Sullivan is number 20 instead of 21. So there are your corrections if you're scoring at home, which I know all of you are. Mr. Walsh will have the ball here for the inbound. Somerville's ball. Sharma, Tyler will inbound it to Sharma. And that's where we stand. No team 0-0s for the team. Flat, looking to get back points for Craig.
And the start of the second half. Lucas with the ball. Crosses over, brings it up to the lane. Up to the basket, I mean.
Big rebound, outlet pass.
Oh, foul. Good. Quick outlet to Lucas. To Craig for 2.
The number 5, Craig Thompson Jr.
Craig now with 11.
Unselfish basketball by Lucas.
Nice play for
Liam
coming off the
backboard. Lucas, a little hesitation. Dumps it down to Shaquille. Shaquille off the glass for 2.
Somerville's number 21, Shaquille Joseph.
There's Claude. Don't worry about it, Claude. Here's your all conference offensive lineman.
It's funny, he was trying to get small and walking in front of us, but...
Oh, it's like Claude.
don't even bother, man. Oh, big rebound by Shaquille. But he throws
backcourt. Gotta get it quick!
Backcourt violation.
Call that the Steve George play, Kevin. One time the ball went like that. We were playing Steve George, waited all the way to the baseline, picked it up. The baseline was like, Steve, what are you doing? So
they get the ball
other team gets the ball underneath the basket.
Yeah.
It's like, that's why you always want to get it as quick as you can. If it goes over half court, it's going to be a backcourt violation because get your defense set. You don't have to inbound the ball from the hash mark versus inbounding from baseline. Got to get those lights back on in the baseline.
Should be an override on that.
I know. That's Coach Antelli thought that before the game. Hesitation move by DiBenedetto, who traveled.
He said about it before the game?
Well, he told me before the game, he said, I thought they took care of that.
Sharma almost gets his money taken.
Backcourt.
Yep.
His whole body was over,
yeah.
and then he dribbled, the ball bounced. The ball was still in the backcourt. He
So
picked up the
technically,
dribble.
so that's the thing. I thought there's 3 points that I was told.
No, his body was
His
completely
both
over.
feet.
No, his
Yeah, but
body
the ball
was
wasn't.
But his body was over, and then he reached back and grabbed it. Well, his body was over into the front court. The ball was still in the backcourt, but Sharma
Right. So he still technically could go behind backcourt, behind the
was
court.
still his dribble.
Right, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it was his dribble.
I'm not agreeing with you, but I just don't want to have this argument anymore. It's just not that important. 46-31. Skip past to Sharma, who can't control it. Great heads up play for it off Winchester. Still Highlanders ball.
46-31. Both teams scoring 4 points to start the quarter.
They're coming in a 2-3 zone now. Winchester's in a 2-3 zone. The Highlanders going to whip it around the perimeter. They're looking to dump it down, skip pass over to Craig. Back up to Sharma, top of the key. Sharma gets hit in the face, no call. Craig with a little jumper, bricks it. Shaquille with the rebound.
Big board by DiBenedetto, but with credit Shaq. Liam.
Yes. Move it, move it. Oh, nice. Oh. Did a no-look pass.
Yeah, and that's the thing that Shaq will learn, Kevin, is he was underneath the glass. If he had just stopped, power up fake, he would have gone following down to the free throw line. And very consistent from the line is Shaq. Unorthodox form, but very consistent.
Nice back door.
Liam traveled. Yeah, they're running their plays through.
Yep.
Through the paint. Watch your screen through the paint. As you clear space for Liam.
Winchester's number 14, Liam Fitzpatrick.
Kid's tough.
Full court pressure here. Foul on number 12. Kind of a touchy foul on McCarron.
Fouls on Winchester's number
Next
12,
time I'll go over the Highlander who was
Karen.
playing in next level in college. Cheerleaders competing in regionals in the fall season will be there again in the winter. They will perform a lot this year, so get ready for that during timeouts.
Oh, there you go. Good ball movement by the Highlanders. Tyler brings it down, dumps it down to Craig. Gets,
all in.
there you go.
It's all about spacing. Fleming calling for another travel for Craig. He'll go to the line this time.
Fouls on Winchester's number 25, Patrick Grassi.
1 for 2, Grassi with the foul. That's second.
Somerville's number 5, Greg Thompson Jr. at the line.
And he knocks down the second.
So he's now 2 for 4. 47-33 is your score. Karen.
Good D by the Highlanders. Ah.
Liam will go to the line for 2. The realignment process is going on too with these divisions. With the time is up
baseball and
for,
everything?
yeah, for no, every sport.
Right.
And I'll go over that at the end of the game. I'm not too happy about what's going on. I'm personally embarrassed by it.
Have you lost sleep?
Lost a lot of sleep. 20 into the game, Sullivan. I had a sciatic nerve, Kevin. I haven't really slept in a month. It's
I've
painful.
had that forever.
Oh, it's awful. There's nothing you can do.
I mean, that's one of the main reasons why I stopped playing ball.
Heat, ice, nothing. Just pray it goes away one day. Came on the Sunday before Thanksgiving.
For the
Felt
first-
like it felt like in my back, like something short circuited. Just the nerve just spazzed out. I tried to shake it off and just
Lucas. To Giovanni to Shaquille with a Euro step, can't finish. Rebounded by Winchester.
McDonough with the board.
This gotta be a foul.
Tyler.
Yep.
Somerville racking up the fouls here. Coach Antelli might want a timeout as they could cut it to 10 here.
Also Somerville's number 22.
McDonough going to the line.
Right in Sydney.
Yeah, they're redivisioning. There you go.
Somerville.
Coach Antelli now with 3 timeouts remaining. So, former player last year, played at Malden Catholic. Matt McCune, Somerville graduate last year, plays at Curry College. On November 30th, at Endicott in a 85-56 loss, he had 7 points, went 5 for 6 from the line. Even bigger performance at Roger Williams on December 3rd. He had 5 points, 5 for 6 from the line. He's shooting 83% from the free throw line, 33% from threes, and he's averaging 3 points per game. Now, if you want to catch McCune, he'll be here at the Hoop Fest, because he's already talked about being here because now Malden Catholic is in the Hoop Fest. So when you have the Hoop Fest coming here, you have Danvers, Franklin, Malden Catholic are the 3 other teams. That will be on the 27 and 28. Somerville plays, so it would be Franklin against Malden Catholic, and then Somerville Danvers at 7 o'clock, 5 and 7 on the 27th. Matt McCune will be here cheering on his father, but really cheering on Somerville as he's the graduate. So you want to follow him, you go the 30th, they play Maine, Prescott Isle, then they go to Maine Maritime on the 31st. So what better way to spend New Year's Eve than taking a ride up to Maine Maritime, which is a hike, Kevin, to go see Matt McCune play. That's where I'll be going. And then on the 3rd, he plays Salve Regina at home.
Is that right?
So those are the games if you want to see Matt McCune. Maine Maritime on the 31st. Actually, no, I'll be up in the. I'll be in Maine. I'll be at the Maine Red Claws that day.
Henry McDonough, sorry.
Actually, we'll check the time, Kevin.
Knocks the
Maine
first one
Maritime's
down.
early because a lot of times Division 3s are at 12. If there's enough time to get back and forth, I'll go to Maine Maritime, then I'll go to the Red Claws. Defensive rebound for Shaq. Cuts it to 11. End of the quarter, I'll go over some of the females that are playing at the next level.
Lucas with the stepped out of bounds.
So I'll give Lucas a little lackadaisical turnover. Yeah, so at the end of the game, get ready for my dissertation on the realignment process. It's not going to be pretty.
Whoa, nice move.
Number 3.
Alex
Bogomilov.
Bogomilov. Sounds like a name from Spies Like Us. Baseline jump shot.
Ooh, there you go,
by
Shaq.
Shaq.
Keeping it simple. 11-point lead for the Highlanders. The Highlanders got to get a stop here, though.
Not wasting any time. He's bringing McCarron back into the game.
Shakir with the rebound. Not going to move it. Tyler. Woo!
There's no stopping Tyler's penetration into the paint. Creates space off the curl. Great spin by Liam.
Oh.
Winchester number 3.
Alex now with 6.
Bogomilov.
2-3 zone, Kevin. Look at that. Should get no jump shots off on this side. Active 2-3.
Almost threw it away. Lucas
Winchester all the same sneakers, Kevin.
I was just going to say the same thing.
You know what's funny is Somerville
Has the same exact sneakers.
Coach Antelli had something going on with a deal that they made.
Yep.
You get so much percentage, and he give. So yeah, so Nike must have a nice promotion here because
Yeah.
they're all the same. But Lucas doesn't want them. Craig's got some big dogs on him. What's that size 20 there? Maybe on Craig's.
Yeah, but they still make them that size.
I know, but maybe it had to be special ordered. For 3.
Winchester's number 23, Mario number 3.
Looks like he has a wide foot too. Momo's got the blue. Got like the Kentucky blue.
Tyler. There you go.
Can't let he leave him open, Kevin.
Lucas is balling today.
Number 1, Lucas St. Jean.
It's going to be like that all year. So for those of you watching, want to come out and see Lucas. But Liam will say, I'm watching you too. Oh. Offensive board by Clark. Oh, how's that happen to Liam?
Come on. Got to box out.
Liam's
So
going back to the line.
You got to find out of anyone. Find him. Don't lose him. Box him out.
Fouls on Somerville's number 5, Craig Thompson Jr.
It's 2.
Putting Winchester's number 14, Liam Fitzpatrick, at the line.
Liam is 6 for 6 from the line.
Knocks the first down.
So usually it's a 4-year process for the alignments. Now this one is going to be new for the 18-year next year all the way to 21. And it's based on enrollment.
Oh,
Unless you foul will be on 23. It's based on enrollment of boys and girls in the school unless you
number 23.
You petition or you put in paperwork to move up if you feel like New Mission has 100 boys in their school, 150 boys, but their basketball program is so solid. Corey McCarthy's, he goes to move up. He moves up to Division II. Because so again, it has nothing to do with level of talent, but sometimes you feel like it does. Because people say if you have more to draw from, you have a better opportunity to have a better program, which always doesn't make sense. Momo for 3.
Momo Nazari for 3.
So remember, as the line goes in Hoosiers, Kevin, we only have 64 boys in the whole school.
Momo's got a weird-looking shot, but it goes in.
And to quote Norman Dale, it's going to be a lonely bench. Foul on Momo. Momo hanging his head. Now, Paul Halloran, the girls' coach, is standing directly in front of those lights. It's off. So all Paul Halloran has to do on the baseline is just move. He's on the phone. So he's moving his shirt.
He's moving.
It should come on now.
Nope. 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 Well, you can't see it at home.
Steal, Gio.
Nice steal. But it's stolen back by, and it's stolen again by Lucas.
Nice pass.
Nice give and go.
So the number 1, Lucas St. Jean.
Momo and Lucas are on the same page.
17 for Lucas. This is going to be a great year, Kevin.
Yeah.
A lot of wins for this team.
Definitely fun to watch already.
Watch out. Oh, Liam with the quick hands. Coach Antos is out of bounds on Liam. Finishes for 2.
Winchester's number 23.
What's Coach Antonelli asking for?
He was saying that Liam was out of bounds on that save. Yeah, Coach Antonelli's getting frustrated with the patty cake here.
Travel.
Good
call.
See, on that, what Craig has improved so much on this year is his baseline jump shot. What he should have just done was taken a quick power dribble up. Shoot.
Highlanders still up by 13 with 10 seconds to go
Craig's
in
out.
this quarter.
At the end of this quarter. Oh. To Villa. Here comes Liam. For 3 more.
Short. Shoot it! Oh, you gotta take any time.
Plenty of time was left.
After 3, Winchester 46, Somerville.
Nice save by Mr. Thompson.
All right.
So players, females that are playing at the next level. Melissa Baptista playing at Tufts University. They're 8-0 right now. Tonight, currently, right now, they're playing against Emerson. She had some huge games this year. 27th of November against Brandeis at home. She had 17 points, 13 boards, and 7 blocks. At Clarkson in that tournament on December 3rd, she had 13 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 steals. And against University of New England on the 10th of December, she had 11 points and 5 rebounds. They have no games during Christmas break. They're back on the 2nd of January at Eastern Connecticut State. Last year, she started 30 of 32 games. She averaged 10 points. They had a huge tournament run. They played in a national championship game on the 4th of April. They lost 63-51. So Melissa Baptista, as a sophomore, started in the national championship game. In the sectional final, she had 23 points in a 57-48 win. And last year. That was a great opportunity. Championship game. Now remember the same thing, Kevin. All 3 divisions now all playing the same place. So Division 2 and 3 have their tournaments much earlier than the Division 1. They sit for a while and then they play. Everybody plays at the same site.
Right.
So that was a nice, great experience for Melissa Baptista, wearing number 33. She's a junior at Tufts University. So talk more about Melissa as the year goes on, but incredible opportunity for Melissa. She had all that experience last year, championship game. They're undefeated, looking to go back deep in the tournament. One more player playing at the next level. We'll talk about that during the next time out.
And here we go. Final quarter. 59-46. Ooh, Giovanni almost gets a steal. Liam brings it into the lane. Can't finish, but put back by Winchester. Got to box out, guys.
Offensive board by McDonough.
Henry McDonough.
You've been saying it from the start of this game. Tyler with the ball. Finds Shaquille. Shaquille skip pass to Lucas, who thought about it.
Stepped into it. It's good.
Brings it. Wisely pulls it out. Going to run their offense.
He's going to be your floor general out here this year. He's going to remain under control in these games.
Oh.
Big rebound by Liam. Oh. Tipped away by Alex. Turnover out of bounds.
Coach is asking his players not to throw the ball around. Let's think. Well, Lucas is being too lackadaisical. We got a 3-on-2. Oh, sorry, 3. We got 2-on-2. There was someone over in the corner. It was the referee. Lucas with the rebound.
Lucas, such a dangerous player.
Oh, Momo can't knock it down.
Travel. Oh!
Whoa.
That's the thing, Kevin. With this lineup, when you have Lucas, Shaq, and Craig in there together, you have 3 guys that are such effective shot blockers. So you gotta be keeping. If you're an offensive player for the opposing team, you gotta know up fake it, because now Shaq or Craig or Lucas are gonna throw you right back in your ball right back in your face. Because Lucas is looking to swat too, or steal. Spin. And you gotta box Lucas out, Kevin.
How many rebounds does Lucas have?
6. All on the defensive side. And that's what makes him so dangerous too.
Shaquille throws it away. And Tyler comes back, steals it right back.
Gio. Lucas has to come to the ball and run the offense here.
Yeah.
Tyler gets his pocket picked. Nice recovery by Alex. That should be goaltending. Slapped the backboard when it was on the rim.
Look, no one ever calls it.
Liam with the up and down.
Jeff,
Winchester's number 14, Liam
21 years
Patrick.
we've been here. Have they ever called that?
Should have been.
Ever. No, they haven't.
Timeout.
We'll credit him with the block
Winchester.
then. So Momo gets the block then if they're going to do that. So, last player playing at the highest level is Indira Evora, wearing number 33 for St. Mike's. They are currently tied for third, 3 teams tied. On the 17th Saturday, they have Felician, then tournament again up in upstate New York, the 30th and the 31st. Robert Wesleyan on the 31st. She's on a run for 1,000 points at the college level. Last game, win at Southern New Hampshire, 77-72 win, 16 points. She went 4 for 4 from the free throw line, 2 for 4 from 3. She had 13 points against Stonehill on December 3rd in a 59-58 loss at the buzzer. And she had 12 against St. A's on November 22nd. The team, as I said, is 4-5. They're tied for 4th place. 4 teams are tied at 4-3. So you have at the next level, you have Indira playing at the Division 2 level at St. Mike's. Melissa is on Division 3, and McCune is Division 3 at Curry. Melissa's at Tufts. So those are your players. We'll check in with them during the year. Also, coaches, alums that are coaching. We have Kelsey Garrity is now the St. Clements head coach. Dennis Ingram, former assistant coach here, is the Wilmington head coach for the boys side. Chris Harvey is in his 9th year at Salem State. He's 4-6 overall. And Donald Morris was coached at Leslie, but he's now in his 3rd year. Daniel Webster, they are 6-1. So former players, former Highlanders are coaching at the next level in high school and college. So credit to Donald Morris and Chris Harvey.
Oh, almost had Craig.
Gio, great offensive board.
Gets the rebound, put back for 2.
Craig Thompson Jr.
Steal by Shaquille. Lucas looking to push it. Has Tyler up front. Keeps it himself. Oh, he called a travel.
Turnover on Lucas. Hey, you know. You show me Euro step in the rule book.
I know. I mean, it's a Euro step.
You show me Euro step in the.
Oh, rewind that back. We didn't see that. Can you rewind it back?
Show me Euro step in the rule book, and
here we go. 1. That's not a travel. Technically, that's not a travel.
To see it again. I wasn't looking.
We're back to live action, but.
Funny thing is, the person they credit for the Euro step is not from Europe. Ginobili. Ginobili's from Argentina.
Oops, money.
Steal, Craig. Bravo on Lucas. 13-point lead. So Coach Antelli, Kevin, bought a load of Wilson basketballs this year. And this is the last year of the Biden contract. So maybe Coach Antelli knows something we don't know. For 3, speaking of not knowing something, is Tarilla.
Winchester number 34, Michael Davila.
Davila. Shaq going with the Michael Cooper socks. I think those are his football socks. He's just still wearing them.
Well, the Highlanders have to
tie game. I mean, a 10-point game.
10-point game. Whoa, don't scare me, man.
Oh, Lucas got to stay under control.
That was like watching a Patriots game. Tyler can't finish. Got to follow your shot.
Nobody boxing out McDonough.
The Patriots are up 23-3. I turned to my friend.
Oh, Kevin with the hands.
Got it. I was good at how I was looking, right? I'm okay.
Hey, that's the former All-Star from Madden
Abs of steel.
Catching that ball. Pen in hand too, Kevin.
Oh, I knocked the pen out of my hand. There you go, Tyler. There you go, Tyler. So going back, the Patriots last night are up 23-3. I turned to my friend. I'm like, I'm still a little nervous about this. Vegas has the spread at 6 points. Next thing you know, Jones is kicking the ball off his foot on the punt. They score. Then the next punt, they score again. I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, how does Vegas know about these spreads? How do they do it?
Well, some people think everything's already predetermined, Kevin. He's going to lose his job is what's going to happen. You know, he'll get released.
Yeah.
Jones, he's done.
He's gone.
Yeah.
He's definitely not here next year.
Yeah, he'll finish up.
Craig can't.
What's going to happen is they're going to have to start putting like Edelman out back on special teams, which they don't want.
Yeah, but I mean, get Edelman to get the punt, call a fair catch every single time.
You can't risk him running back because he's one more concussion he's done for. He's in La La Land.
Short. Lucas with another rebound.
7.
How many assists does he have? Does Lucas have?
I lost track of his assists. I need to do better with that.
Oh, Tyler off the ball.
Tyler say you're not going to do better than me.
Number 22, Tyler Whitney.
10 points for Tyler in his varsity debut. 2 minutes and 39 seconds to go.
Oh, nice
Liam.
Oh, it's a block.
Block of the year, Kevin. Maybe block of the decade.
Tyler from way downtown. Bang! There you go.
Number 22, Tyler Whitney for 3.
Timeout, Fleming.
That's the way to come back. gain control and regain control of this game, Jeff.
So as it turns out, the teams who
Winchester.
didn't want to fight to try to attract teams to the GBL, most times conferences, people want to go to that conference. Everybody left the GBL, so the GBL teams which are left are Everett, Somerville, Malden, and Medford are going to join up with the Northeast Conference. They're going to make a super conference out of that. In the spring and the fall, what they're going to do is they're going to have 1 through 15, because Saugus might play independent. They're still up in the air. 1 through 15, they're going to play everybody once. They're going to experiment in the spring, experiment in the fall. What I've been telling people for almost 10 years, since you do that, when you have these games, baseball and soccer are 3:45 or 4 o'clock starts. In order for Somerville, Medford, Malden, Everett to get to a Swampscott,
Right.
Beverly, Salem, you have to be dismissed every day early, because if not, these games are going to be delayed. In the same way, Salem coming down to here. This year for football, on a Saturday, Somerville went to Beverly in the first round of the tournament. 11 minutes on the clock, it was counting down. Somerville just showed up at that point. So they had to move the clock, put 25 minutes on the clock. The game was delayed. So everybody in the Northeast Conference have voted yes for this. Okay, enjoy yourselves, because you're going to be doing this in the spring and fall. So have fun. You know, you get what you deserve. And I mean that in the kindest way. The clock
Take
says
your
I'm not
time.
being kind at all here.
Gonna run Salem now.
Just so quick with that spin. When he's
Yeah.
Jump ball. Possession, Somerville.
Jump ball, Somerville's ball.
I mean, and Lucas is playing to win, but I mean, at this time, there's still 17 seconds on the shot clock. He could have pulled it out. Shaquille dumps it down to Craig. Double pump, can't finish. Shaquille with the tip.
Shaq is just so
Goal
dangerous,
number
Kevin.
21, Shaquille Joseph.
He's turned into such a complete player, complete football player he is.
Loose money.
Lost his own. Basket
Tyler
does not
gets hacked.
count.
He's going to
Foul
line to
beyond
shoot, too.
Clark. So some of the players on the bench who haven't played it, who should get into the game now. Sam Prexoto, number 35. You'll notice him. He's got the goggles on.
Number 32.
We have Anton Smith. Everybody remembers him from the football team.
Somerville's and number 22.
Doug is on there. He was here last year. McEwen played, and Patrick Blakey, who hasn't played, number 12. So those players should get in pretty soon. 1:27 remaining. Anto could empty out the bench now. Carlton didn't play. John didn't play much either.
Misses them both.
I know it's the unwritten rule, but I mean, why do you, if you're a coach, why would you leave before the? I know we've talked about it every year, Kevin. If you're scouting, like this guy's walking away.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to be in
What
the
if they?
crowd.
What if they run a play here? Like right now, what if Anto experiments with a play that they're going to run later on in the year, or an inbounds play that, you know, then you've missed it. Craig.
Oh, Craig.
Somerville's number 5, Craig.
Craig is playing above the rim.
Here they come.
That should-
I mean,
that
that
should
should
be a goal.
count,
That should
please.
They have never. What's going on?
Timeout.
Anto to sub. He's subbing in his guys.
So now, was that a rule? That's a rule from last year.
What?
They get called sub.
Well, no, you call it a
Timeout.
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 Sometimes
They call
they
it
just
timeout.
credit you with the timeout, but all you're doing is letting the sub come in.
Right.
So he's bringing in number 12, Patrick Blakey. He's bringing in McEwen, Anton Smith, number 34. And Sharma is, no, Doug Perez is in. And Tyler's staying in. So what was I saying? Oh, so those are your rule changes. They're talking about extra apparel to compression shorts. Remove the compression shorts rule, add compression shorts, which means compression shorts now must meet the guidelines outlined in the rule. So they don't allow to enforce them. That's basically, you don't see, they used to call them, the Detroit Pistons used to call them the bicycle pants.
Is that what they used to call them?
Yeah, back then. But now, shorts are so long now you don't see them.
Oops.
Calling travel is Fleming. He's had it. Number 11 is in the game.
Just stepped on the line.
On the sideline. Extra garbage time, extended garbage time here for 3 more is 5. Over the back, no call. Anton with the board. Anton's going to go to the line. No, nobody's over the limit. 23 seconds to go.
Falls on Winchester's.
Well in hand. Great.
Gus Morat.
Oh, hold on. Tyler with the ball, a little in and out. Jimmy from way downtown, short.
Anton.
Oh,
Doug for 3.
nope. Jimmy with the rebound. Number 20. And that is the game. Douglas Perez.
And your final, Winchester 53, Somerville 76. Thank you for coming tonight. Please have a safe, enjoyable ride home. Please remember to pick up all your belongings and throw your trash away. We thank you very much. Have a great evening.
And okay. And that's the end of the game. Final score, 76-53. Great game to start the season off with, for the Highlanders. Floor general for the Highlanders, Lucas, under control the whole time, played very well, did his thing. Under control, real smooth with everything he was doing. With him being the floor general, we're going to be fine, Jeff. And then coming up with Craig Thompson. Craig Thompson clearing the boards, playing tough on defense, erasing a lot of the defensive mistakes that the Highlanders made down the stretch. But we're going to be fine with those two. And then, then also to compliment Shaquille Joseph did a lot of tangible things as well. Rebounding, shot blocking, getting steals, and then not to mention the other defensive threat too with Tyler Whitney Sidney. He's going to be my new favorite player, to tell you the truth. Guard, can shoot the 3, but he had about 4 or 5 steals in this game. So, but go ahead, let's go over the stats, Jeff.
So for Winchester, 2 points for Grassi, 6 for McDonough. McDonough came in with a couple threes off the bench. Tavilla was 6, 5 for McCarron, 8 for Alex, 9 for DiBenedetto, and 19 leading the way for Liam Fitzpatrick. They were 8 and 10 from the free throw line for a total of 53 points. Somerville, 2 points for Gio, 2 points for Doug Perez at the end there, getting his shot at the buzzer. James McEwen had 3, that big 3 in the first half. 6 for Momo, but defensively, it's not what he did. Balanced scoring now. Okay, you ready for this? Tyler with 13, 16 for Craig, 16 for Lucas, and leading the way Shaq with 18. Now Coach Antelli's not going to be happy about the one stat, 2 for 8 from the free throw line.
Yeah.
So, great way to start off the year. Get out all your kinks against a team that's going to battle you hard, that's going to work, that's going to match you up with speed, that has some strength. At the same time, exclusion game for Winchester, so they're not counting this game, and their loss doesn't go against their record, but they still battled out there. So this is a big game for Winchester to start off. They have Stoneham on Friday. Somerville now sits until Saturday. It's going to be a storm that day, so we'll see how that works out. They're going to the Salem State Tournament against Lynn Classical.
It's supposed to snow this weekend?
Oh yeah, this weekend, Saturday is going to be all mixture, messed
Oh
up
boy.
kind of thing. So that's this Saturday coming up. And then at home on the 23rd, the next time you'll see these guys at home is against Peabody, future league opponent for the Northeast Conference. Peabody Tanners will be here. Yeah, that's who that was. Okay, so that's the story. We were talking about somebody before the game, and now I figured out who it was. Okay, so that's the story for Somerville. Now, what we were talking about before the game, Coach Antonelli is creeping up. We're not going to harp on it this year because we're not going to do that to him. No countdown, but he is creeping up on 100 wins with Somerville. So when that happens, that game, hoping Kevin will get him here to interview, because in the 9 years, one time he said, "I will interview when we win the league." And that time when they beat Malden, the night when all the players were here, they were talking so much. Coach Antelli kind of gave up and turned around and left. So if they win that night, when he gets his 100th victory.
So how many victories does he currently have now?
He has 94, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's 94. But we're not going to harp on it because he doesn't. I wouldn't do that to him. He doesn't want some big countdown. But it's right in it's in the 90s. I think he needs 7 for the year. But he already has 100 as a head coach from his coaching experience before. So he already has 100 career victories at the varsity level. But this will be with Somerville. So we'll celebrate that the day it happens, and hopefully Anto right here. Okay. So for all of you out there who are paying attention to the realignment process, okay, I'm just going to be quick.
Is it now? Is
So,
it?
It's over here, yes. For basketball, okay, Somerville has been a Division I school. Division I is the highest of enrollment, okay? So this is for the girls, and the boys is here, okay? Where's the boys? This is the football one, and the boys, I had it right here. Okay, so anyway, the boys are in Division, boys are currently in Division I, okay?
Yeah.
They're going to move everybody down to Division II. Okay, Central Catholic is the lowest of the Division I's with the enrollment at around 675, 650, okay? This is the football one. Where is the boys one? That's football. I had them all spread out. Anyway, this is the story. They're going to move Somerville down to Division II, okay? Technically, the enrollment process, that's where they should be, but Central Catholic is remaining in one on the boys' side and the girls' side, and they are saying, we're not moving. They want to move up Woburn because they're higher. So what you guys say is, if it were me, I would say, no, go find somebody else to move down. I'm not moving down from Division I, because if you give up that process for 4 years, your enrollment grows, then they have to realign you later on. So now you're going to be playing teams against where some people say that's where you should be, okay, based on your enrollment, but your enrollment is growing this year, and you're going to build a new high school that's going to have an enrollment of 1,500 to 1,600 total. So you're moving down because they've decided to move you down. So the girls will be in 2, the boys will be in 2 if that process goes through. You have until the 21st of December to appeal that as a school. So I'm going to go. I've already spoken to the athletic director. I'm hoping she appeals. I'm hoping that the school appeals this process. Now, the one that is more embarrassing is they're moving football down to 5. Okay, that should not be at all involved at all. And for me,
why are they
I would
doing
say they're moving
because of the enrollment.
They're moving the enrollment, but that's a whole different formula. But if it were me and anybody involved in the football program, please contact your AD and anybody you want to talk to. If you're any part of this football program and you wear that football jacket, you say, please appeal that by the 21st, because Division 5, you'll win 5 Super Bowls in a row. The 4 years you're there, you win 4 Super Bowls in a row if you play these schools. Shawsheen Tech, please. So that's my dissertation on the process. You can appeal it by the 21st, and if you appeal it by the 21st and say we're not moving, they have to go through the whole process of January, and then the meetings go through. But if you put that paperwork through, if not, you're accepting where they're sending you.
Right.
And if it were me, I wouldn't be there. But that's just me. That's the only time I'll talk about it all year. So,
you sure about that?
I've already mentioned it to people. Hopefully that goes through on the 21st of December, because then if you pass December 21st, it's over.
Right. There's nothing else you can do.
And you're in that process. You're playing Division 5 in football, please.
All right. Well, for Jeff Argenziano, I am Kevin Scott. Thank you for joining us for Somerville Highlanders basketball. Have a good night.
Wait until I go off the air.